Bhavna Kumar and welcome to my channel. So I get a lot of questions about my contact lenses. So in this video I'm going to tell you everything about contact lenses, from which color, which brand, what price, and from where to buy, how to wear, everything. So keep on watching this video. So I wear specs like this one. I have specs since my 4th grade, and the only genes that my family or my parents have passed on to me is the eye power. Like before, we all four have specs. That is the one thing we have common, is we all four have specs. And trust me, I hate wearing specs. Since I always wanted to get rid of specs, so I saw my sister wearing lens. Like she started wearing lens, but it didn't suit her because she had dry eyes. She didn't wear it much, but I always wanted to wear something in place of the specs. Like I want to get rid of specs, so I thought, why not try lens? So when my sister got like dry issue problem, my parents were against me for buying lens. Like, do not buy lens, it's gonna dry your dry your eyes, everything. So they were against it, but I was so adamant and I bought lens in my 11th grade. I started wearing lens from 11th grade and it's been 11th, 12th. It's been 5 years since I'm wearing lens. So I've been wearing lens for 5 years and I think I have enough knowledge to share with you about lens. So before buying a lens, make sure first you check your eye power properly and then buy lens. So what I did after I checked my eye power, I have my friend whose daddy owns a chashme ka dukan, who owns a specs shop in Mumbai. So for Mumbai people, I'll put the address in the description box. You can call him or you can go to that shop. First time I went to his shop, I always wanted to wear blue lenses because that time back then it was very trendy. So I said, uncle, I want blue lens, but the company he showed me that time, he didn't have a blue color lens. So I said, okay, I'll try the other colors. So I was sure I don't want a transparent non-color lens. I wanted something color wala lens. So he showed me grey, and when I wore it, I'm already a little dark. So when I wore the grey color, I looked like a ghost, and I was like, no, I'm not wearing, because of my dusky skin. The eye looked very bright and it wasn't that great. Then he told me try brown. I was like, no. But then when I tried brown, it looked very pretty. The one thing I liked about the brown lens more than the blue lens is the brown looks very natural, and that too on my skin. I feel that it complements my skin and my eyes very well. A lot of people do tell me that my lens suits my face, suits my skin tone, everything. So maybe if you're a dusky skin tone and you want to try lens, I would say try for brown. Maybe it looks nice. Or also there's one more color which is called the stone grey or something, which is a very darker version of grey which looks very good. So I would say these two colors would complement well on dusky skin tone. This is what I feel, but there are also other colors that you can try. So then I finalized brown color. 5 years I've been wearing only brown color, and now it has become like this, that when I go out, people recognize me with the lens. If I wear just specs, no one recognizes me. So the first time when uncle gave me lens, he first made me practice on how to put it. He showed me how to put it. So first uncle tried to help me on how to put the lens, but for 5 minutes he struggled and he couldn't explain, and I couldn't wear the lens at very first. Then he told me, auntie ke dukaan jao and auntie will teach you. Then I went to auntie's place. I literally took like 30 minutes, around 20 to 30 minutes to learn how to put lens, because I was very scared. That is how my contact lens story started. So again, the lens I wear is of brown color. It is for rupees 1,800. The period of this lens is 1 year. So after every 1 year, I ask the uncle to make new pair of lens. I get it and I wear it. I use it for 1 year. I do not use it for more than that. So coming to the brand, as I told you, I do not know what brand I use. I forgot and I really can't remember the brand I use. But at that time, there were like very less contact lens brand when I started wearing. But now, when I researched about contact lenses more for this video, I saw a lot of brands now. The one popular brand that I saw is Fresh Look. The other I also saw was First Lens, and one more I saw was Biofinity. So what I would suggest, if you're a first time person who's gonna buy contact lenses, I would say go to your nearby dukan, go to your nearby chashme ka dukan and ask him, listen, I want to buy lens. he might recommend you few brands and you can go for it. Coming to the color part, so a lot of people say that color lenses are bad for eyes, everything. There's nothing like that. I am wearing brown lens for 5 years. I have not faced any problem. So do not hesitate. A lot of people will come and tell you everything, but trust me, color lenses won't affect your eyes. So now coming to the period, like for how much time can I use the lens? So the lenses are available for like different periods, for 1 day, for 1 use, for 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. I've seen these ranges, so you can pick whatever you want. If you're a person who's not gonna wear lens a lot but just want for like particular events or particular ceremony, what you can do is you can buy these lenses that comes for 1 day or 1 use. You can use it whenever you want. My sister, for her marriage, she did that. She bought like 10 pairs, and for reception she used it, and then she obviously disposed it. Again for marriage she used it, but once you open and use it, then that's it, you have to dispose it. So the 10 pairs comes in different how a tablet you can see like sealed and nicely individually sealed, that is how the lens also comes like that. If you're a person who feels that I don't want to keep disposing, you can buy for like 1 week or 1 month. I always go for 1 year because I'm a person who wears lens all the time and I need lens all the time, so I buy the 1 year one. And I think 1 year one is the maximum period I have seen, at least in my brand. Next, how to wear it. I'm going to show you how to wear your lens in a detailed way, literally for both the eyes. You can watch this. I have a mirror over here. I always use a mirror while putting on lens. So as you can see the lens here, you have to take it the same way. I used my index finger to take it out. Then I put it on my hand this way. So usually before putting on the lens, I use a solution to clean it and then put on my eyes. Clean it with the solution like this, and I sort of bring it this way. Hold your lens like this. I lift my eyelid from my left hand. I use my fingers, and then I, with this my middle finger of my right hand, I take this part down, and then I leave my fingers and I close my eye, for like 1 second, and then I open it and I know that it has been properly placed. So now we are going to do the same thing for this eye as well. That's it. So it takes me around 2 to 5 seconds to put on the lens. Sometimes when I do put, I kind of get itchy or I feel it is not sitting properly. It does happen to me, but very rarely. If you're a beginner at start, you might feel uncomfortable, or at start you might have problem, but trust me, once you get used to it, you can put it quickly. The main thing in this is just make sure your hands are clean and your lens is clean. Once what happened to me, like when I just had my lunch and I washed my hand just simply with the water, and then I used my lens, literally the mirchi or everything, it was burning. So make sure your hands are clean and your lens is clean. If your lens is not clean, like not even thoda clean, it will start moving or it will irritate you. And while putting lens or after putting lens, sometimes the water might come out. That is very normal. Do not think that oh my god, that is something wrong or something. So that is why you keep the tissue and just do it like this. So it's all cool, okay, no problem. Now I'm going to talk about few myths that people told me when I was wearing lens or before I was wearing lens. Few things that I remember. The first thing they told me was, do not wear lens, it's gonna do something in your eyes, blah blah shit. That nothing is going to happen to your eyes, trust me. I am an example. I've been wearing for 5 years, as I told you, so nothing will happen. Then a lot of people told me that your eyes will become dry. Trust me, for people, some people might have dry issue problem, so they can wear for like 1 to 2 hours, but more than that, if they feel their eye is becoming very dry, I would suggest not to overuse it, not to use more than that. If you have dry issues, just consult your doctor whether you can wear lens. Third one is, a lot of people told me that you should not blink when you wear lens. You just have to keep your eyes still like this and look like this. It is not like that. You can absolutely blink your eyes. The next thing people also told me, the people told me that if you wear lens, you cannot bend or you cannot tilt your head front like that. When I started wearing lens in my 11th grade and I had exam, people at my place, they were like, do not wear lens to exam. I was like, why? Because when I'll write, they thought that while writing my lens will just fall off like that. Trust me, it doesn't happen. I have gone to so many exams with my lens. It doesn't happen like that. If you bend like this, the lens is not going to come out. This is a very funny thing I heard, but trust me, your lens won't come out. Trust me. Other than that, I don't feel I have heard any myth or anything about lens. So next thing is I'm going to give you tips about contact lenses if you're going to buy, or if you're planning to buy, or if you're wearing or planning to wear everything. I'm going to give you tips which will help you. So first tip is always wash your hand, and not with just water. Use a soap, like liquid soap, any soap, but make sure you wash your hands. And after washing your hands, first make sure to dry your hands, because you're going to use lens solution. After washing your hand on that, don't put lens solution. It's not good. Yes, after your first use, after that, every time you're going to wear your lens, make sure you put your lens on your hand. Take your lens solution, clean it, and then wear it. And after the day, what you can do is you can remove, clean like that, same in a way, clean it that way, and then keep it in the dabba, or you can also keep it directly in the dabba. Sometimes when I feel very lazy, I just take it out and keep it inside my dabba, but the next time I'm using, I make sure that I clean it and then wear it. The solution you keep inside this dabba and then keep your lens, make sure you're changing the solution every week, or it's just very healthy. What to do is take out all the water, take a tissue paper, clean the dabba, and then put on solution, and then store your lens. So make sure you clean it like once a week, or after 2 weeks you can refresh the water in this. Next point I would say is, if you're not using lens for a longer period, like for continuous 7 days, or for like 1 week you didn't use your lens, make sure to check that there is enough solution for the lens to be inside this, because sometimes the lens solution gets evaporated from the dabba. Lens won't get enough solution to be inside the dabba. If you leave it evaporated, it's just going to affect your contact lenses, and then you wear it, it's going to be very bad, because once the solution gets dried out, your lens will also start getting shrink, which is not healthy, which is not good. Do not use it like that. Next thing I'm going to tell you is, if you have nails like this much or long nails, do not touch your lens with nails. Always use this part of your fingers to use. Do not touch it with your lens, but it will damage your lens. I'm also going to show you how I remove my lens. The next point is, do not wear it upside down. Always use your lens how they provide you. If they give it in you in a certain position, always use it that way. If you ever misplace the position, this is my personal opinion, I have experienced this, and I've seen few people who have experienced this, or they also tell you not to use it upside down or like that. How to know that if your lens is upside down or no? If you're wearing a lens and it keeps moving, even if you try to turn your eyeball, move your eyeball, it keeps moving and it keeps going out, that means you have put your lens upside down. I would say that is one of the way you can find out that your lens is not properly placed in the proper position. Next thing, do not sleep in your lens. That is very bad habit, because it dries out. Also, do not go to swimming with putting on your lens. There are a lot of people who forget they have lens on their eyes. The next thing I would say is, if you have not got enough sleep, then try to avoid wearing lens, because a lot of times, this happened to me a lot of times, that I have not slept enough and I have to wear lens because of some shoot or anything, and when I put on the lens, it kind of burns because I have not got enough sleep. So always make sure you have got enough sleep and then wear lens. You have not got enough sleep, try to avoid wearing lens, because your eyeball needs rest. It needs proper rest. In that situation, try to avoid lens, or even if you're gonna wear lens, wear it for some time. The next point what I'm gonna tell you is that if you're wearing lens, do not wear it more than 6 to 8 hours. I've seen my friend who wears for 2-3 days and I hate it. I tell her a lot of time, but she never understands. That is very bad. That is very bad for your eye. So when I'm done with the solution, I buy a new solution. So when you buy new solution, few solutions have new lens dabba inside the box. So what I do when I buy a new solution, I also change my dabba. Also, the lens lens solution I use is this Bio True lens solution. This is okay. So now I'm gonna show you how I remove my lens. This I use these two fingers to pinch lightly, not like pinch ka matlab pinch, but little bit, and then like that. See straight, and you can easily take out your lens. I clean my hands before taking out the lens. Like this, I'm gonna put on the solution. I'm just gonna clean it thoda sa like this. Put it inside the dabba. Make sure you're putting the left lens in the left side of the dabba. Next, I'm gonna take out the right one. I'll show you again how you do it. Again, I'm gonna use my index finger or your middle finger to like this. Look straight, pinch it, and there you go. And then I'm gonna wear my specs like that. And this is the video, everything about my contact lenses. I hope it was very helpful for you guys, because almost everyone keeps asking me, DM me about my lens every time. So I thought, okay, I'll sit down and make a video of this. So this is my lens story, contact lens story, and how you can use the contact lenses, how you can choose the color, brand, everything, the time period, everything. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching this video. Till then, goodbye. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, click the bell button. Bye bye.